where I'm more concentrating. I never really think about that much. Everyone's always just like, are you singing? Are you doing this? And it's like, no, not really. Like, it's kind of like you're concentrating on what you're doing, or counting how many lengths you've done, or you're just thinking about kind of what you're doing, or thinking about, I plan my day sometimes. I'm like, all right, I'll have breakfast, I'll go to the gym, and you just kind of like, you plan your day. The last album I got was either Rihanna or Jessie J's album. I can't remember which one it was, but it was one of those two. The banana bread making is going really well. I made one last Saturday. I put so much Cadbury's chocolate in it. It's unhealthy banana bread as I stick so much chocolate in, but it's so good. I absolutely love banana bread. Like, I got addicted to it when I went out to Australia before Christmas, because they have it everywhere over there. It's all in a Starbucks or coffee place. It's over there all the time. So I just got addicted, and then since I've come back, I was like, I need banana bread. So I started making it myself. Christian Louboutins every time over Jimmy Choo's. I love Jimmy Choo's, don't get me wrong, I would take either, but Louboutins are just so gorgeous. I don't really know. I only wash my hair like 4 times a week, so it's quite weird, but I just think I don't bleach my hair, like I don't dye it or do anything like that, so I think it's pretty protected there. Like, I don't use any dyes or whatever, and I just tend to look after it. I use like a decent shampoo, and just I use some of them treatments maybe once a week. I'll just get like a hair mask thing and just use that. I'm a tea girl. I don't drink any coffee at all. I'm a tea girl. For a holiday, I would definitely say just nice beach, like warm weather, somewhere in Greece, but I do love Florida. Like, I'm such a big kid and I love all the rides, but the thing with Florida is you're so tired once you come back because you've been doing everything. You need a holiday from Florida. But a beach holiday, nice sun, just great food, just lounging on a sunbed reading a book, like, that's my perfect holiday. Over 100 meters, definitely Superman would win, I think, over Batman. Superman can pretty much do everything. Like, he's Superman. He's not just like Batman, definitely Superman.